lady here. Welcome back to our channel, everyone, and welcome back to our tribe. I want to welcome all of my regular subs. Thank you guys for sticking around through everything. And let's welcome all of our new subs with a round of applause. Welcome, guys. Thank you. And everyone is welcome to our little tribe. Also, welcome to any and all new viewers today that just stopped by to see today's vlog. So you guys, if you've been keeping up with everything, you know that I've been suffering with insomnia. I had an entire week of miserable insomnia, and I think that the insomnia is part of the reason that I had this horrible dream. The dream was like the 5th or 6th night of the insomnia, which kind of ended my insomnia. I am sleeping better, but the dream is wild and crazy. So I got some notes here that kind of helped me remember. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget everything. You know how my brain is. I have brain damage. Anyway, I dreamed that in this dream, I had went back to my hometown. I come from a very small town that has about 300 and some people. I don't know, about 315 people, 320, I don't know. A little over 300 people, give or take, each day. And in the dream, we were under some kind of attack. You know how you just kind of know things? Even though it's not being said or you just kind of know things in your dream. We were under some kind of attack, and it wasn't just that town. It was the whole world we were all under attack. Well, before I went to my hometown, I had gone through some kind of preparedness, ready training, and right after that, I headed to my hometown. It's weird, very small town, and we were all in this great, big, huge building, like a business building, you know, like a big 10-story business building, like when you go to a giant bank or like bigger than a hospital. It was real big, and it was like a command center, only part of it, because I kept going inside and outside, whatever it was I was doing. I'm not real sure. It was like I was in charge of something. It was weird, guys. It was like I was in charge of something. And the government and the military kept dropping off these huge, gigantic metal pod things that were the size of houses. And they opened up into an octagon-shaped command center. Now keep in mind, this is just a dream, because when it opened up, there were people already in there working. We know that probably wouldn't happen in real time, but they had their little earpiece in, and they were already typing and looking at these big screens, and they were working. And over time, as I was going in and out and all this was happening, the building kept filling up with people, and the people were scared, and the people were full of fear, and they were running everywhere. Here's the crazy thing. They were all running around, and they weren't really going anywhere. They weren't really leaving the building. It's really weird. They were trying to get away from something, and they were full of fear, but they were just in the dream, they're just running all around the building in circles. Maybe they were working, but to me, it felt like they were trying to get away from something. And you guys, there were no bombs. There were no loud explosions, nothing like that. It was weird because there were no explosions, no bombs, but we were under some kind of attack. And everybody was running around like they weren't really going anywhere or doing anything. And then, right close to and we kept getting more of those giant pods that opened up into octagon-shaped command centers. That's all I can tell you. I just remember they opened up and people were already in there, and they were already working. You could hear them clicking and typing and talking and going. Big screens. Crazy. Anyway, as the building got fuller and people were running around trying to get away from something but not really running anywhere, They started asking for this person. Now, this is where I know this is stupid. It was somebody that my husband and I know, and my husband can't stand him, but everybody's asking for this guy, and I'm like, you mean so-and-so? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, how the heck would I know? Really, it was, in the dream, I knew it was really stupid, and I kept saying, this is stupid. Why are they asking for this guy? We'll call him Michael Jackson, but that's not his name. I can't say the name because they might see this, and it's really weird. They were asking for this guy, and I kept telling them, I have no clue where this guy is. I didn't know he was here. And I'm like looking around thinking, this is crazy. Why would they ask for this guy? And the dream kind of ended with everybody, now this is crazy, this is just my dream. Everybody is running around the building looking for this guy. I don't know what his importance was because my husband doesn't like this person. And this person is kind of a troublemaker in a way, but everybody was running around asking for so-and-so. Where's so-and-so? We're looking for so-and-so. We can't. And so I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, guys, let's go find so-and-so. So other people are running around trying to get away from something, and they're not even running anywhere. They're not leaving the building. We're under attack of some kind. There's no bombs. There's no explosions. And here we are looking for some guy that my husband can't stand. You guys, that pretty much was the gist of my dream. It was crazy. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it felt kind of like the end of the world to me. One of those dreams where we were preparing for the end of the world. That's just how it felt when I was dreaming it. That's how my conscience felt at the end. And the dream actually ended with everybody in search of this man. Now, I can't tell you what that meant. Maybe they were looking for Jesus. But hey, I got Jesus right here. I just asked for him and there he is. So I don't know what they were looking for. That was the gist of my dream. The giant building in a small town full of people running everywhere. We were under some kind of attack. I felt like it was an end of the world kind of scenario because before I went to the small town, I had taken a large amount of readiness and preparedness training of some kind. Couldn't tell you because that's how dreams go. Anyway, guys, that's my dream. And I want to thank you all for joining me for this dream. And I love you all so much. I have a lot more content coming. So with that being said, thank you guys. And I will mail you later.